Hello and welcome to another update video about Coti. Just want to update you because we are, in my view, currently in a descending triangle, and I put this descending trend line here on the chart. I believe it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, and at the time I wasn't quite sure yet if it would become a descending triangle, but currently it is looking a bit like that, and it is getting confirmed in my view. So we're going to take a look at that on the shorter term time frames. What we can see that here on the daily, we are still in the bullish range on the RSI. We have theoretically a lot of scope to the upside currently, but while that is a good thing, it looks a bit like that we are going to get a short signal on the ADX, so a potential sell signal, and also we've already seen a bearish cross on the MACD. So these are not very good signs here, and we have a descending triangle. So in my view, taking all these things together, and also the amount of red candles that we can see here recently, it's indicating to a potential move to the downside for Coti. Now, we never know before a breakout actually happens, so that is why we need to pay close attention to these breakout points. And you know, I just see actually now, while I go to the lower term time frame, that we actually attempted a breakout to the downside already. Now that indicates that the sellers are there, you know, but they are not quite ready yet. So we actually came down all the way to the 47-cent level. I think that's the level that I mentioned to you, or certainly here the 48, that is the lower end of the range. Probably have to adjust that now to 47, because this is sort of a support range where we found a lot of support before, and it is a very important level because we've traded above that level since the 23rd or 22nd of September, so a very important one. Since since then, however, we have seen the price decline and come down, and it looks a bit like a descending triangle at the moment. So we could come up once more now to the 53-cent level or so, just to touch that again. If we can't really break through that, I think it is getting likely that we drop once more, and if we drop, I think we could get to much lower levels. So we have a level here, and that is the 40-cent level. Yeah, that is one where we can get to, and if we drop below that, so if we're losing that level, then we can really get back onto this ascending trend line, and that is the main and very important ascending trend line above which we've been trading since the middle of July or end of July. And I said, you know, when we lose these levels, we can easily get back down to these to this ascending trend line, because you know, we did that before. We moved up very fast, but also we dropped very fast a few times. So if we lose that key level, we can get a pullback to that ascending trend line, which then could be potentially, and to be honest, you should be looking forward to that if you want to get hold of Coti, because this could be, and we need to see how the situation is then, but it could be a potential trade entry if we see then this support level hold and the price turning around, because you don't want that here to continue. You want to see a pullback, maybe even a fast one, so that with a lot of impulse we can turn around and move to the upside again. So that's what it's looking like at the moment with the descending triangle. Now we could obviously break above it. If we break above it, then we need to get above 53 cents and also get a retest done like here. You know, we had a bit of a fake out here, failed the retest, so we want to get that done and pass the retest. And if we get the retest done, then I think we need to get above this 60-cent level here, you know, where we already had a local high here, and from then on we can also make an attempt to new all-time highs. But at the moment we are in this descending triangle, which is then more likely to break to the downside. As always, it's never guaranteed to break to the downside, but it's more likely. We can see that we obviously lost support here of the 20-day moving average, which isn't great. To be honest, we might find support if we drop here at the 50-cent moving average. So that might be the first support level to watch. Should we lose the 47-cent support level, we could drop down to the 42, 43, which is where the 50-day moving average currently is. The 50-day has provided support here, and it has, you know, here as well. So we had a few points where the 50-day moving average actually provided important support. So maybe that is the more important immediate support level that we might be looking at. Okay, so that's pretty much it for Coti. We need to wait for that next move. You know, we're moving into the apex of that descending triangle and need to see if that's actually breaking out to the downside or to the upside. As I said, if we break above the 53-cent level and we can see a sustainable move to the upside, there's a lot of potential that we could make some nice short-term gains if we go into a trade. But again, for me, just need to emphasize that crypto is a long-term game. There is so much noise happening in the short term that I prefer to hold my coins rather long-term. Right, hope you liked the update video about Coti. If you did, please smash the like button as always and subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.